It's nice to be back. Nice to be back with my good old orange screen and this lovely light that is so incredibly hot. It makes me sweat when I film videos and is very blinding to look at. And of course this room has to have an echo in it. You know what, let's just go on with this video. This room's getting renovated. I'm even lucky I have the space to put this thing up here. Hopefully when it gets renovated and there's actually some stuff in here, it won't be so echoey, because it's probably a killer, but we're just gonna go on with this video. So for the past 8-ish months that I've been gone, I've kept like a list of just things that I've thought about. I'd be like, hey, that'd be a good video if I wanted to make a video, and I just thought that's the only really source of ideas I have right now, so I just thought, you know, I'd take some stuff from there and just talk about it, and I'll do that in my next few videos until I start getting some topics that, you know, I want to talk about. Alright, so I'm going to talk about restaurants today, because that sounds like a pretty good topic. You know, it's summertime, everyone likes to go to restaurants. I'm going to talk about 3 things I hate about restaurants. Number 1. So the first thing I hate about restaurants is when you go in and you go to the bathroom and there's 2 really funny names for men and women. Like laddies and lassies, or like some really confusing name that you can't tell if it's for men or women. Like, you'd be surprised how often this actually happens to me. I walk up and it's like Gargans, and then I go to the other door and it's like tarantulas. And it's like, what? I know that was a horrible example, but I can't really think of anything that I've been to recently because I really haven't been to a lot of restaurants recently. But when I do, I will take a picture of it and I'll show you guys. Anyways, it's kind of like you're just standing there and you're like, what name sounds more manly? And you just kind of gotta stand there and wait till someone comes out. The second thing is kind of closely related to, you know, like the funny names, except it's on the menus. And I have a classic example for this. It's when you go into Olive Garden and they have their food selections, except the foods are in Italian. Now I know, right beside the Italian word they have in brackets the English meaning. But if you're gonna have the English meaning, what is the point of having the Italian thing? I mean, if, say you were at an Italian restaurant in Italy, maybe that would be something that you'd want, Italian letters. But in an English-speaking area, you think you might as well just have the English term for it. It's really just a waste of print if you're gonna have something that no one can understand. But I don't want to hate on Olive Garden too much because it is amazing. And we don't have any in Canada, so it's not very often I get to go to one. And the third thing that I don't enjoy about restaurants is it's not a big deal at all. But then again, when it happens, it's just like the cherry on the cake. But when it doesn't happen, I am so disappointed. The waiter comes and gives you your bill. They give you that little like black book thing with the receipt in it. And it's like a book, but it's kind of open like this. And inside you open it up and there's a bunch of mints. I love that. It's like, after my big supper, I get to have something that's nice, makes my breath nice, tastes pretty sugary and good. And when I don't get that, it's just really disappointing. It's like, wow, you're cheap enough not to give me mints. That's like 5 cents. I just gave you like $20, $15 from this meal, and you're not even gonna give me a freaking mint? Come on.